Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. We've clicked on the Weather Now link. Wow, some pretty big changes, huh? Last 24 hours, we have definitely switched seasons. Take a look at the temperatures now. We're taping this as of, what time is it? 9:30 in the evening, and it's already down low in mid-20s. I mean, we were 30 degrees colder today compared to yesterday when it was close to 60 degrees. So winter is back. Obviously, we had the snow during the morning. And statewide, it was about 2 to 4 inches of snow today. Sun coming out this afternoon. Now, that's sunshine melting the snow a little bit. So what we're going to watch for is, any moisture on the road from today's snow melt has turned into a little bit of ice. Now, this is essentially, this isn't really widespread. I mean, the highways are very dry and down to bare pavement. But some secondary roads, your driveway, a parking lot, there is residual moisture for some snow, from the snow melt today. That has turned into ice. So patchy areas of black ice. Be mindful of that overnight through early Thursday morning. If the road looks like it has a dark strip on it, it's not damp, it's not water, it's ice, as temperatures are well below freezing. So just kind of mindful of that. As we take a look at, what we're keeping an eye on, well, it's here. The much colder temps now through Thursday night, early Friday morning. We talked about some icy spots. Hard to believe as cold as it will be next couple of days. We're actually talking about a rainstorm on Saturday. We're going to see another spike in the temperature over the front part of the weekend Saturday. We're going to be well into the 50s, windy and mild, a soaking rain. We do squeeze out a drier Sunday, though. And really an active weather pattern. Of course, we had the snow today. We've got this rainstorm coming up on at least the first half of Saturday. And seeing signs of another system early next week around Tuesday. That may be kind of a rain-snow situation. So it's like roughly every 2.5 days, you get some kind of a system coming through. In the meantime, we are clear. Satellite photo shows that. Some clouds offshore, so it's just kind of cold and quiet. Here's the wider view. Now, we do have what we call lake effect snow squalls. Quite simply, you see these little streamers of white and blue coming off the Great Lakes. So as the cold air comes across the relatively warm waters, downwind you get these long streamers of snow squalls and snow showers. Sometimes they can reach as far as the Berkshires of Massachusetts. I'm not expecting anything in our area, but some of these squalls are traveling all across upstate New York right now into parts of the Berkshires. We'll keep things dry around here. But what we have is this blue line is just a reinforcing shot of colder air. So this is coming through overnight, and it's just going to knock down the temperature even more tonight into tomorrow. So when you take a look at the temperatures behind the front, it's cold, hence the name cold front, right? So we're kind of locked in for a couple of days in the chill. As we get in real close, we're going to walk you through hour by hour, starting off this evening and through the overnight. It's pretty simple. Clear, moonlit skies, very cold. Some of these numbers may be too mild. I mean, on average, we'll be down to 20, 25 by 7 o'clock in the morning, but some locations, be down to 17, 18 degrees. And even with all-day sunshine, look at this, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the best we can do is about 30 to 33 degrees for an afternoon high. By 6 o'clock in the evening, we are clear and cold in the upper 20s. Later Thursday night at 11 o'clock, mainly clear, cold. Temperatures still in the middle to upper 20s. So for your Thursday morning, much colder. Again, watch for some icy spots. Not so much on the highways because they're really not only bare, but they've been dry. But some of these secondary roads, maybe your driveway, your walkway, a parking lot, things like that. So not just driving, but on foot. Doesn't look widespread. I think it's more patchy, but icy spots nonetheless. And Thursday afternoon, lots of sunshine, but doesn't really help temperatures that much. High temps about roughly 33, 34 degrees. All right, 7-day outlook. Friday's kind of a transition day into Saturday storm. Now, extra clouds on Friday. It's not quite as cold in the afternoon. The daylight hours look dry. Clouds are on the increase. We'll bring in some drizzle and some fog Friday evening, Friday night as milder air comes in off the ocean. And that'll eventually translate into some heavier rain on Saturday, especially during the morning. Downpours, widespread. Look at this. All this green represents windy, mild, and rainy conditions on Saturday, especially during the morning and early afternoon. Nothing scattered about that. That looks to be widespread. Sunday's better, cooler, drier. Colder Monday. And seeing signs of a slightly cooler weather system on Tuesday. That may be more of a kind of a wet snow, sleet, and rain situation with a high temperature coming in at around 40. So wrapping it up, we are pretty cold now through Thursday night, Friday morning. Dry next couple of days. Drizzle, fog, Friday evening, Friday night. This time of year, I know you're busy, probably the last minute shopping and things like that. Unfortunately, it's a rainstorm, though mild on Saturday, and then drier weather coming up on Sunday. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.